This is the Westfalia Amundsen campervan. I think to a certain extent this is the hallmark of the Westfalia, or has been the hallmark of the Westfalia range for some time. 66,000 euros. It is one of the, or if not the cheapest vehicle that they do, and a lot of cash that. And it is on a Fiat Ducato, and let's have a look inside. Westfalia is noted for its quality fittings, the how nice the chairs look inside, the indirect lighting, the brightness of the vehicle. These are all things which you'll find in a Westfalia. There's the fridge. And now the Rapido group purchased Westfalia some years ago, but Westfalia has absolutely maintained its look and quality, despite the unlike some other companies acquired by Rapido. Mind you, some companies acquired by Rapido have seen a massive improvement as well, such as Jotti line, which was really awful beforehand. In here, I've got this got a shower and toilet, and note it's got proper drainage, large domestic drainage, two of them at that, at both sides of the shower tray. Full marks for that. There's your sink, and there's plenty of space inside. There's me just demonstrating that there's plenty of space inside. Note they've taken the plug out. Sorry, not the plug, the shower head out, because if they don't take it out, somebody else could take it out. There's a dreadful lot of pilfering in here. That is a little feature here. Little feature. It costs next to nothing for the manufacturers, and the 68,000 or whatever it was price. It adds maybe a few euros, and that is so useful. Oh, really, I'm really getting places to hang your stuff up. Here we've got okay, more storage. I have my doubts as if I'd want. Well, I don't suppose the bottles come out when I do an emergency stop. I mean, I did lose a number of plates when I did an emergency stop near Stuttgart 3 years ago, which was my fault because I left them out. I'd just done the washing up, and they all went sliding off and into the door. Right, so I think this is meant to be a lengthwise bed. I don't think I know. Lots of space here, and we've got slats like that here. You can, of course, lift this up. It'll go to one side if you need to get more space in there. There's your wardrobe. There's something. I tried doing that in my vehicle. Didn't really work for me. I hope it's working better for Westfalia. Mind you, I did a much longer one than that, and maybe my bed is higher, so there's not much space under it. Storage. Oops, sorry. And at the back here also there's another skylight. You can't see it because of the two artificial lights which have been put in for the purpose of demonstrating the rear end of this vehicle. Step up to the bed, and here storage. Can't stand seeing wasted space in vehicles, and that is wasted space. Why isn't there a slidey thing or something there? I don't know. And you've got in the bulwark this place for your space for your bedding, although personally I prefer that not to be there, because I think I'd rather have a bit of headroom. Look at these wonderful seats as well. Oh, very, very nice. Very attractive. And a large table at that. So it's got 100 litres of fresh water, it's got 100 litres of wastewater, 95 ampere hour battery, and so for a 6 metre long vehicle with lengthwise beds, it's got quite a lot. So for those who are tall, who can't fit in a in a widthwise direction, that's pretty good. Here, we'll have a look at the smaller one here. This is the Amundsen 540D, so this is even smaller. And what is, I think, particularly good about something like this is that this will fit into a small space. It's got the toilet, it's got the washroom, it's got a widthwise bed, and I think that's pretty good. Here we have the Meridian 600D Limited. Wonderful graphics on the outside, and this thing here will cost 70,000 euros. Warm water heating in the floor, plenty of space above the cabin, storage around the sides, 2 burners in the kitchen, frying pan, and widthwise bed which has been contoured, storage up there, what do you call that? Wardrobe, and more storage. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, I like this as well. I like this big mirror because the mirror makes it brighter inside. And there you have toilet. Bear in mind it's only 6 meter long vehicle, so, and it's got proper domestic drainage, and 2 of them at that. I do believe in 2 drainage holes in a vehicle. Very, very bright. Now for those who are looking for something a bit more at the top of the range, we've got something like this James Cook. It's got a elevated extra high seat, what do you call it? I've forgotten the word. Oh, come on. Brain's gone. It's extra high roof, that's the word. It's got a slide out at the back. It's on a Mercedes base, depending on the model chosen. But this thing is going to cost 126,000 euros. Really, it's very small footprint, and very elegant inside. But look at all that space up there. You've got a bed there, and also there's this bed at the back, lengthwise bed. This is possible in such a short vehicle because of the slide out, and 2 meter long bed created by that slide out. This vehicle here was introduced around 2019. In my opinion, I think this is an outstanding vehicle because it's got so much in such a small area. There's the fridge. It says that the furniture is made of tough materials, and okay, it's let itself down by a daft small drainage in there. Not a lot of space in the kitchen. The 2 hobs are quite close together, but let's face it, this is a very short, small vehicle. So okay, I mean, I understand the negative points, and the positive points really do make up for it. There you go. It says innovative slide out. It's a very innovative slide out, and it gives all that space at the back. And you also sleep at the front as well with the bed in the roof. You can see here there's another James Cook. This one, however, doesn't have the higher roof. It's got the tent in the roof. Personally, I'd rather have the higher roof, but bear in mind it is going to burn more fuel. I find that tents in the roof, though, are some in the region of useless, in my opinion. This is the Columbus. Vehicle costs 78,000 euros. And for me, once more, the design's great. I mean, I don't know if it is for anybody else, but it certainly is. It certainly is for me. This is a longer Columbus. So, there you have one or two Westfalia vehicles here at Caravan Salon, and hope you found that of interest. I give unbiased motorhome and campervan reviews. I might be the best at filming in the world, I might have the worst voice, but what you get from me is you get the honest facts. You get the fact, not what the manufacturers want people to say. So you get the truth. And so if you want the truth, then you can subscribe to me. If you don't want the truth, you want to hear what the manufacturers want to, then you can subscribe to somebody else, or not, as the case may be. So thanks very much for being with me. I'm returning back to the start of this show, which is the Amundsen 600E campervan, which I think is one of the cheapest vehicles produced by Westfalia, despite what the large price that I said earlier. Thanks for watching, and all the best from me in Dusseldorf.